We pray that the loss of life is very limited, but we're fearful that is not the case. It's too dangerous to come home. The roads are flooded, the power is out, the phones are down, and there is no food or water.
Hurricane Katrina ravaged the Gulf Coast with strong winds and record-breaking storm surge. Hundreds of thousands of people were left with nothing but broken down homes.
It was my house, I worked for it, and it was gone like, you know, like that.
We was living in a FEMA trailer. We lost everything like everybody else.
And we had very little money. And we prayed that God would just send us the help and give us the strength we need.
Operation Blessing was among the first on the scene, providing meals and support.
We come into areas where people don't think that there's even a possibility of moving back home. And we, through the help of volunteers, can go in, gut a home, as insignificant as that may sound. All of a sudden, they begin to envision themselves back home.
More than 1 million homes were affected by the hurricane. One of the most immediate needs families faced was tearing out drywall before mold set in. At Jessica's house, Operation Blessing was able to do much more.
Wow! Oh, man. I just can't believe this.
Not only did we tear out the drywall, we refurbished and refurnished Jessica's entire house.
Hey!
Hi!
Oh my gosh!
How are you?
10 years later, Jessica and her family still live in the house Operation Blessing rescued from the flood.
Do you still remember being on the trampoline with me in the backyard?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do, yeah. I actually remember that.
I
You said that. That was so long ago.
Yes.
I think that's one of my favorite things that I've done in like 10 years with CPN.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Inside, we took a moment to watch their original story, which Jessica hadn't seen in years. Again, it brought tears to her eyes.
I don't even know what I would have done. I can't imagine. It just means so much. Like I said, I would not have this if it wasn't for them, really.
Operation Blessing also treated more than 36,000 people at their mobile medical clinics.
We took all the proper steps to open up a fully fledged running medical clinic, dental clinic, as well as a pharmacy dispensing $150,000 worth of medication every single month.
The outreach was so successful, the Mayo Clinic took notice and formed a partnership with Operation Blessing, which continues to this day. Operation Blessing was also called upon by emergency management to help with an unusual threat. The brackish water that flooded the area filled swimming pools at abandoned homes. Each pool turned into a small swamp, a breeding ground for disease-carrying mosquitoes.
I mean, it was a huge health concern because now it could be an epidemic of West Nile virus and encephalitis. And so we sent volunteer teams out with bags of mosquito larvae eating fish, dispense them into swimming pools, and they would literally eat and attack the mosquito larvae.
10 years ago, I had an opportunity to help out with that effort. Operation Blessing put mosquito-eating fish in nearly 6,000 pools. And that summer, not a single person died of encephalitis or West Nile virus. We also took on community projects. Pat saw firsthand how much a new library and garden cafeteria meant to the children of St. Mary's Academy.
We will never forget that day, that Operation Blessing came as a sign of hope for us. It's like angels that God had sent us to renew our spirit and reaffirm our trust in Him.
The team even renovated the Edward A. Cattengell Community Center, which included a boxing gym owned by Norman Van Court.
Everything we wanted and everything that Operation Blessing, the 700 Club wanted for the community and the kids, it happened. And it's still going, and it's going strong.
We also helped Norman renovate his own home with the help of Pastor Randy Millette.
Hurry up.
They rewired your house, man.
What?
Come see. All that copper is brand new plumbing.
Because of Operation Blessing and you guys, we was back home for 9 months. I'm thankful for y'all, but to this day, I know I didn't deserve this. I tell everybody, Jesus and his people, which is y'all guys, Jesus and his people came and did this.
Operation Blessing provided relief for more than 2.5 years, and to this day continues to help those in need along the Gulf Coast. And whenever disaster strikes in the United States or abroad, we'll be among the first to offer a helping hand and share the love of Christ.